Now, two other stories we're following. Let's get you up to speed. Back to court, the man convicted of killing his alleged lover's husband wants another shot at freedom. The Georgia Supreme Court will hear Hemi Newman's appeal tomorrow. A jury found him guilty but mentally ill of murdering Rusty Snyderman outside a Dunwoody daycare back in 2010. He won an appeal, but a jury convicted him again. Answers, but no closure. The family of a man killed in a mass shooting this summer is relieved Atlanta police have finally made an arrest.
Now we can have some kind of just knowing, not a closure for us, but just knowing that they made some kind of ruling.
Atlanta police arrested DeAndre Brown for the murder of Joshua Ingram. Ingram was killed along with another woman over the 4th of July holiday weekend on Auburn Avenue. 13 other people were injured. Officers are looking for 3 additional people in connection to that shooting. Honoring K-9 Blue, Gwinnett County Police bid a final farewell to a SWAT K-9 officer killed in the line of duty. This morning, people lined the streets during the funeral procession for K-9 Blue. A suspect shot and killed K-9 Blue last week in Norcross.